Good evening, everybody. How are we? It's currently 10:15 in the evening here, but we just got done watching half of the Oscars that just happened, and wow, lot of cool stuff happened. Um, we were only able to catch about half of the ceremony because we were finishing up season 4 of Bridgerton. Yaren Ha, if you see this, I love you. You were amazing, and so were you, Luke Newton. It was great. Kudos to everybody. But I wanted to see the Oscars because, well, current obsession is K-pop Demon Hunters, and I think they've been building it towards all of award season. I mean, I think pretty much as soon as you win the Golden Globe for Best Song, it kind of seals the deal, and a Grammy too. I mean, yeah. Anyway, so I was really. Of course, we missed the Oscar for Best Animated Film, but K-pop Demon Hunters won. Woo! But I heard that Zootopia 2 is pretty good, and so is Elio. So I'll have to see that. But man, I was really happy about that. And then, of course, a few other things happened. We missed the tribute to Rob Reiner, which apparently was really great because I looked at it. I was kind of looking back and forth on my Twitter feed, and apparently the casts from most of Rob's movies, including Meg Ryan from When Harry Met Sally, showed up. Oh my god. I can't believe I missed that. And then, of course, there was also the salute to Diane Ladd and Diane Keaton and Catherine O'Hara. Rest in peace. Um, and, oh, I wish we had seen it, but I'll bet it'll be on YouTube later. Didn't get to see the original song that was written for Sinners. I wanted to see that, because I have to admit, I haven't watched it yet, but the soundtrack is boss. Really cool. So it's also seeing Ludwig Göransson winning the best original score was cool. It was also neat to see Avatar, Fire and Water, because got to see some of the Weta crew like Joe Letteri and Eric Sangden. I love those guys. Um, I wish, though, that the Golden performance had been a little bit longer, but it was really cool seeing the girls up there, seeing Ray and Audrey and EJ just up there rocking out and having a good time. And it was kind of neat to see the whole audience having a good time, too, with the light sticks, and apparently everybody got these bracelets, too. I imagine it's not the full performance, but maybe it'll be on the YouTube channel. Also, how cool is it that in addition to that they had streaming on services, they had a American Sign Language interpreted version of the Oscar streaming at the same time. I think that's really cool. Conan O'Brien did a great job. Loved it. He hit the mark. He did it really well. I found his opening speech, gotta admit, it was pretty good. I hope they have him host again, but it would be cool if he didn't. It would be kind of cool if one of the old hosts came back, like Billy Crystal or Whoopi Goldberg. I know she hosted it. How many times did she host it? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, Whoopi Goldberg was the master of ceremonies 4 times, which I admit is pretty cool. But no, yeah, Conan O'Brien did great, and so did the presenters. Oh, speaking of the presenters, it was neat to see the cast of Bridesmaids. They all, some of the gags were a little bit weird, but I think it went really well, and they all look fantastic, as they always do. And then my little teenage heart went pitter patter when Ewan McGregor and Nicole Kidman came on stage. Yes, I'm freaking out. I'm a 37-year-old woman, and I'm freaking out over the fact that 2 people from one of my favorite movies came on there, and they did some of the dialogue too. Oh, my heart. It was wonderful. They did best movie. They did for best film, which was One Battle After Another, and I have to admit, it sounds interesting. I'm not much for Paul Thomas Anderson movies, but I'll have to check it out. It sounds interesting. Then Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor. Oh my god, that was so cool. I mean, and the fact that he had his mom with him, and then his dad was in the balcony somewhere, and it was great. And then, of course, Jessie Buckley winning Best Actress. I know The Bride isn't doing very well right now, but hopefully, maybe this will bump it up. You guys should really go see The Bride. I haven't seen it yet, but I really like the visuals and everything. But it was so great that she thanked her parents, she thanked her husband, she thanked her daughter, and apparently, it's probably not now, but in the UK, it's Mother's Day today, so that's really cool. And she spoke Irish, which, loved it. Very cool. Um, I was so happy when Golden won Best Song, but I wish that they had let one of the songwriters who had something he wanted to say, they played it off. I mean, come on, couldn't they have let him finish? It's like, there's this incident I know back in I think it was the 90s, where Frank Sinatra was on stage at the Grammys and he was speaking, and then apparently they went to commercial break while he was still speaking, and people were really mad about that. But, well, I guess maybe they did have to cut him off because they had to, they had to keep the show rolling. It was also neat to see a woman, Autumn Decarol Walker, I think I said that right, first woman ever to win cinematography. That's so cool. But then it also was like, oh, first time? Because, eesh, it kind of makes you go a little, oh boy, you know? It was also great. Apparently, Amy Madigan won for her role in Weapons, and apparently she broke an Oscar record, I think. I'm not sure what that is. But that's really neat. I think it's cool that Sinners did win most of its awards. That was really neat to see. I wish Teyana Taylor had gotten one for that, but congratulations to Amy Madigan. I've always been a fan of hers, and I have to admit, her performance as Aunt Gladys in Weapons, even thinking about it now gives me the chills. But really, it was a great night for movies, and this 2025 was a really great year for movies. But so far, I think 2026 is getting there. We have films like The Bride. I know, it's not doing very well, but maybe, like I said, after this fact that she won, maybe the sales will pick up. And, oh, sorry, just checking something. ADHD, I get distracted by stuff. I really think 2026 is building up to be good movies. We've got so much things coming up. Saw the trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu, and I have to admit, it looks pretty fun. I've actually always wanted to watch The Mandalorian, so maybe this might be my excuse to go watch it. Also saw the trailers for The Devil Wears Prada, and I did like the first one, and it's kind of neat to see Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway and Emily Blunt getting back together again. It's pretty cool. And then it was just a great night. It was just a great night. And for one time, there were some political messages, of course. But for the most part, everybody was really great. Oh, and I can't believe that documentary short got a tie. I don't think that's happened before. I like how they handled it though. They had one team come on. They had one person. They had the first people that won come on, do their speech and everything like that. Then the second people came on and accepted their award and everything. So wasn't I'm not gonna say a crapshoot, but wasn't a crapshoot like what happened with La La Land and Moonlight. But yeah, it was a great show, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen. But now I think I actually do have a reason now. I have a reason now to watch Sinners. I really, really want to see it. Anyone knows where I can watch it? That'd be great. I kind of want to see Begonia, mostly because I like Jesse Plemons. Don't get me wrong, love Emma Stone, but Jesse Plemons is really a cool, good actor. I want to see Hamnet, because I'm the Shakespeare nerd, and I've been hearing from everyone that it's really good. And then, ooh, what other one do I want to see? Trying to think. Oh, Train Dreams, which looks pretty interesting. Alright, so that's it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. So until next time, guys, see you later.